we're still in the process of just kind of identifying those players that we would take at our current position at 58. And then we're also exploring options of players that we really like that we might move up in the draft, and what the price might be to move up in the draft. And I think that's unlikely, though. I think moving up in the draft is going to be unlikely. I think there's some intriguing players in this draft, but I think it probably ranks as one of the, from a overall talent standpoint, is one of the worst drafts. You know, there's been a lot of talk already this year about selling picks, which you hear some of that on draft day and second-round picks, and sometimes it's not just the economy and it's not just a financial move as much as it's a managing your roster move. You might just not have like, for example, with us at 58, we would have discussion about selling the pick, not because we're looking for the money, but we just may not want to draft a player at 58 that we just don't think that player can make our roster. And there's not a need in drafting somebody that's not as good as the players you have. And so I don't think it's there's a lot of discussion about moving picks. But again, there's teams with different reasons, some financial and some roster management. I'm not sure why it keeps popping up, but I will tell you this, that we love Rajon. We think Rajon, I think everybody in here knows how good of a player he is and what sort of a bright future is. And I'm not going to comment on which trade rumors are true or which ones aren't true and so forth, but it's amazing, and I hope that all you can maintain your integrity through this world of media that we live in, and it doesn't even seem like you have to have any source anymore. You can just write stuff and print stuff, and things just come out of the air. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes because I got to manage those players, but and their agents, and their mothers, and their wives. Some cases, their children. But the one thing I can assure you, that if, I will never sit up here and say that there's any player that's untradeable ever. But the notion that we might be trading him because of some reason other than we think that we can be better, trading any player because of some reason, because his contract situation, I've heard speculation of, we're dissatisfied with him or his attitude. I mean, that stuff is so false. He showed up late for a playoff game, so we're going to trade him. And none of those things are true. We love the kid, and we think he's got a very bright future. And I don't anticipate any trades happening in this offseason and regarding any of our core players.